Thanks for hitting that like button. Because you can even call this an extension of literally just a reaction slash extension to what Zach was just saying in his last stream. Because if you don't know already, I feel the same way. I mean, it's almost like it's counterintuitive, like, because you would think, oh man, these people are so asleep. But that's the whole point. They're so asleep, so that's even what propels me to come out here and talk. It's like, that's the takeaway of, I think, was the 5%. Like, it's the 5% of the people who actually give a shit and who know what time it is that we need to actually come together and make some moves. Because before I was even thinking, it's about not doing things, which I still, think. But if 5% of us just didn't participate in the agenda, like, it shouldn't still go on. So it's more like we just need to actually overthrow these people. And I think that might have to be the only option. Hey, Cable Gematria, Cable X, man. Guys, subscribe to Cable X Gematria. He's been streaming. He streamed today. He streamed yesterday. I don't know. I'm not going to put pressure on him or anything. I don't know if he's streaming every day or not, but he streams often. He streamed today and yesterday, and probably even before then. All the way from UK. So again, guys, he's showing you how to all by the numbers, breaking things down, doing decodes. Definitely subscribe to him. Every time I see him live, if you ever seen anyone in his community live, I'm going to watch. Assuming I'm not like extremely tied up into something where I literally can't. Which is usually rare because unless I'm like really trying to get some music done or something, like mixing wise, sometimes. But going to the pop center to find idiots, nice crypto skippy. You're gonna find a lot of them there. Hey, peace, Angel Z, Sebastian. Hey, love you too, Sebastian. Always so nice seeing you. Nathan, good seeing you, man. MOR, good seeing you, brother. Bartley Gerber, you as well. Yep, well worth it. I mean, it's definitely well worth it. I feel like it's a lonely walk, but the only walk. Smith & Wesson, okay, come on. Green Arrow. Yeah, it's like a zoo of village idiots, exactly. Jude, everyone else. Deanna, hey. Hey, beloved. Good to see you, Marco. Yeah. It really is like a zoo of village idiots. People falling for every last conceivable agenda. Bring out the dead, exactly. Exactly. The Walking Dead. I mean, I guess it sucks to say, but that's the truth so far is what we documented. I mean, we're going to see it again. The majority of these people that are being wearing the face nappies are black. And it just shows what fear really does to someone. Fear and just being in this whole, like, just oppressed mindset. I think it's just part of it. They really feel like the coronavirus is here to, like, do something to them. So they, watch, I'm really surprised what it just says a mouthful. By mouthful, I mean, like, oh, the moderator team picks up on that. I think I've been fine. I'm really biking around. It's all really. But yeah, I mean, they're wearing the masks, but no one else is. You can say it's because they're not, jabbed up, but I think it's just thing with fear. And it's just so sad because that's the whole riddle, like of all the black people with masks back in the day and stuff, that signed of slavery, and then you see that's what we're gonna see here. It's I'm sure the Asians too. But even then, like a lot of Asians also don't do it too. So even the ones that still do, it's like you give them benefit of the doubt, but you only give them so much benefit of the doubt. Hey, Allison, awesome seeing you. Everything's great. Everything's great today. I'm doing great, guys. That Void, definitely check out her channel. Always putting out excellent information, decoding. I just did a show with her not long ago. Really good time, and I like how she's out there waking people up to this agenda. You guys, I think it's just time to really promote this research. I've been saying all the time. I'm so glad you could be here today, Allison. Nice. Yeah, I'm just here going down Columbus, Ohio, and showing you how asleep these people are. Oh, thanks a lot, Allison. I really appreciate you. That means a lot. I'm definitely glad to be part of this community and, definitely make this the thing I'm doing. Sure, I'm doing other things too, but at least this is something that I'm doing. Like, because again, I think why would I not? I've had so many people tell me, look at this nigga. I mean, it's not his fault though. He didn't see me coming. I'm hard walking and stuff. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, it's like, again, I just been this way forever. I've always been the type of person, and again, it's not like I'm from a know-it-all standpoint. I've just always been the type of person to let people know what's really going on. Not from a I told you so, look at me, knowing more than you standpoint, but from a, and someone can even argue, maybe deep down subconsciously, that's why you do it. Going from suppose, Sigmund Freud type of explanation, but I mean, I really telling you, at least consciously, I just feel like people should know like what's going on, like the trippy shit going on in this world. I feel like if you're ignorant to it, you're just gonna live a really miserable life. That's why a lot of these people live miserable lives. And the sad part is a lot of them live miserable lives without even knowing it. I'm missing so much chat right now too, it sucks. That's what happens with the sun. Oh, but I will show you guys again, I keep talking about it. Taco Bell, again. Taco Bell, the Illuminati 13 families, offering $13 an hour for closers. $13 an hour to close, which again, it sucks. I mean, you'd be doing a lot of bitch work there. I mean, it's not like you're closing a retail store. You're closing Taco Bell. That's probably where you get most of the business. There's all these fucking slugs up late at night playing Halo and shit, eating their Taco Bell. So just like making some food at home or ordering something from like a local restaurant. But most people don't do that. Twitter's comparable to 1850s telegraph tech. That's funny. Hey, Jay, good seeing you, brother. Welcome, man. I love how, guys, it really is exciting to see all this join as we're out here chilling. Good to see you, Jay. Welcome, man. Guys, Jay with Open Eyes 4, another channel you subscribe to. Guys, that's something, guys, a good amount of people in the channel have, or in the chat have a channel. Like, subscribe to them and watch the content. They go live sometimes, they stream sometimes, not all the time. They don't have to stream all the time, but sometimes they will. They put up videos. And there's always good content. Because, guys, I mean, my content's going to be pretty much the same. It's pretty much going to be this. But yeah, I live in Jesuit-ass Columbus, Ohio. I mean, what else would you see? It's the same crap. Sure, yeah, I go on High Street, but that's where we sell the people. I guess we run another street to see how this is going to look. We're trying to people watching shit. That's why we do it. But you can't really people watch elsewhere. This is part. Sure, so if I was on Parsons, you're gonna see the same like homeless people, and then like, or even just people who hang out there. Village idiots. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed Itachi's links that he shares. I guys, I miss the good old days when I'm on my laptop and he'll show the links so I can fucking actually look at them. But I can't on my bike. I don't even know if I can click on it, honestly. I think I've tried before. It didn't work. But yeah, Twitter is still with village idiots. Like, I mean, it's how you saw today on Twitter. I shared this there's a bridge, a truck hit a bridge in Georgia between Macon and Savannah on I-16, right? It hit a bridge and moved the bridge 6 feet. In Gematria, 6 equals 16. So 6 equals 16, it moved the bridge 16 feet, or excuse me, 6 feet on I-16 by the numbers. And I shared that, I shared some other things they're talking about. And his dumbass is like, you're schizophrenic, you need some medical help, man. Gematria is like, psyop. I'm like, what? And the fact that you even called it a psyop, I'm like, okay, that's why I feel like that's probably a shill. I mean, when do you think only a shill would even use the term psyop when talking about Gematria? Because the sheep even know what's, like, guys, I feel like most of these sheep don't even know what a psyop is. Like, I don't think they've even heard the word before. So like, that's why I can even tell it's probably a show on Twitter, discrediting the work. And these people are just so pathetic. I'm sure the guy was American too. Go figure. Usually you got him there talking all this nonsense. What state he's from, I don't think it matters. Probably from Ohio, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. They're a dumbass, doesn't know anything. Like most of the people. I feel like I need to make a trip to Cleveland and wake people up over there one day. We'll stream out there. It's gonna have to happen. I don't even know. Like with Cincinnati, Toledo even. I feel like if I was to go as far as Toledo, I might as well go to Michigan and do something. The Las Vegas shooting. Exactly, you mentioned the Las Vegas shooting and a troll comes out of nowhere. These trolls always come out of nowhere, man. They're just so stupid. They literally live in the woodwork. It's like they get commission. It's almost like, man, they get paid a commission system. Like every time you can troll, like they have scanners. It's literally like day trading. It's literally this. They probably have scanners, right? They scan for truth tweets, and then the scanner alerts them. They go to the tweet, and then they troll, and then they get a commission per troll. It could even be like a 1 penny per comment. But imagine you do like 100 comments. That's $1. You just do that 1,000 times over. It's like $1,000. So these people can literally pay trolls. They get commission to troll, and then they use scanners to find the tweets. Oh my goodness. I can't prove that they're doing this, but that makes so much sense that they would do some shit like that. Always just there finding, and then you can search for tweets easily in Twitter, like search what people are talking about. So you can do that. I'm sure that you can have a scanner that just scan for that shit for you. Unreal. I mean, guys, that also applies like YouTube and all that type of shit. And it's the same. Like they scan for YouTube videos, shit like that. Oh, Zach's streaming. I mean, of course, all the trolls are subscribed to Zach. Obviously are, so they know he's live and stuff. And they go and they troll. Yeah, Gematria debunked. Oh my god. Guys, if you don't watch a video of some loser sitting in the woods, just making a complete fool of himself, go watch the video Gematria debunked by Death of Truth. Hey guys, again, any publicity is good publicity. You guys gonna give the guy ad revenue? You guys gonna help him make money? Sure. The guy's making a living being a clown on YouTube. That's, let him. It's good for him. Seriously, good for him. The guy figured out how to be a clown in the 21st century. Because, especially in this day and age, he's not going to really hire you for birthday parties anymore and shit. So you got to be a clown somewhere. You got to be a clown somehow. So he figured out how to be a fucking clown. Perpetually. Passively. Passive clown. I mean, so, I actually give him props. And, plenty of clowns do that. They put out dumb fucking videos and make a bunch of money off it. You're a fucking clown. Good for you. Exactly. You guys know the game Duck Hunt? Think about first off, Duck Hunt, like Duck Hunt. That's what he fucking is, a fucking cunt. But Duck Hunt, the game Duck Hunt. That's what we fucking need to play with that motherfucker. That'll be a fucking fun ass game. You ever touch it? I mean, if you really think about it, that's literally what he is, though. There's just no way else to put it. Like, the funny thing is not even a metaphor. I mean, it's literally a passive clown. It's just so fucked up. That was the sim treating you. I don't know what you mean. Unless you're talking to someone else. I hear the sim. I think of trading simulator. I don't think that's what you're talking about. And I haven't played the Sims in like a decade and maybe even 2 decades. Although that was a fun ass game. You turn the rosebud sheet, and you're just fucking having fun for hours in the fucking Sims. That shit was fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if that game was from the judge. That shit was fun. Locking people up in the dungeon, your neighbors. I would always lock off, like build a room, and then put all my neighbors in the room, and then like let them sit there and rot. This is build a dungeon, and it was fun because your neighbors always annoying you, asking you to do shit, complaining that you were doing this and that. But if you locked them all in the dungeon and kill them off, they wouldn't fuck with you anymore in that game. I did it every single time I played. I mean, it's like honestly, if you can't compose for it, it just made the game much more fun. The neighbors, I hated them, Bob and those bitches. They'll always be blasting the stupid fucking music and shit. I'm not for that. I'm about like sandboxing and doing my own thing. You know, I don't need the NPCs to come over. It's like real life, right? You don't need these NPC ass, dumbass bots telling you what to fucking do. Oh my god, I can't even believe I just thought of that, but it makes so much sense. It's the exact same thing. It really is like that much authority and people saying bullshit. It's even in video games. It's like a sandbox game. Even every RPG, every MMO I played, sandbox game. I hate it when the game's trying to like shoehorn you to do some certain shit at a certain time. I'm like, no, I'm trying to do this shit right now. I don't need this guy having me send me to do this crap right now. Like, fuck that. And that's the world we live in. A bunch of people programmed telling you what to fucking do, when to do it, how to do it, and they don't know next to anything. They don't know shit about anything. All they do is fall for the agenda. Yet they're telling you, oh, do this or else. It's literally the same thing. Yeah, RPGs in general. Yeah, that shit can be annoying. Any of the developers do that so they can fluff up their game. So that's even more annoying when you know that they're doing it so you can spend more time in the game. So like you're just doing so much shit. You're like, oh my god, I just did like 5 hours worth of shit for nothing. I gotta leave. I mean, that's like on the light side. I mean, some of these games, WoW, I've never played WoW, but I know that's a very, very grindy game. Life is the biggest MMORPG. Yeah, it really is. And these people don't want to play it. Again, to play it, you gotta fight back to this cabal. I mean, I feel like it's the only way to play right now. I'm sure you're asking what am I doing? I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. Again, but those people, I really feel like they have a suggestion. Like, again, if someone told me what to do, and I was, you know what I'm saying? If someone says, like, I should be doing something else, I want them to tell me what to do. Like, I admit, I don't know what to do. So, like, I would love them to tell me, maybe try doing this, and I would try to do it, if it was, you know, within reason. I'm not trying to put the blame on them, but it's either I don't stream and don't talk, or at least I do. You know, it's like, that's how I see it. But you know, when this 5%'s gonna come together and do stuff, you know I'm gonna be there. Like I'm trying to be there. If I get my things in order so I can, I will. When we, you know, again, if we all showed up to Google and actually like go inside and shut them down, you know I'll be there. Why would I not be there? Why would I let you guys all go to Google? How would I miss that for anything? It makes no sense. We finally are actually there, gonna do that. Why would I miss that for anything? It's just impossible to miss out on. One, it'll be a lot of fun first. It'll be so fun to go there. Oh wait, I can't even take off my headphones now. I've been wearing them the whole time. I don't need them anymore. Hey, I'll even turn off my Bluetooth. Just save more battery. Oh yeah, definitely, Allison. I was gotta find a positive solution. Hopefully, maybe aim towards that. Because it's just better than nothing. I mean, never really hurt to try. Let me showing you guys how one of the largest cities in America is by the numbers. I hope that helps a bit. It's not the largest, it's not the top 3 or top 5, but it's apparently the 14th largest. So it's of all the cities, it's among the largest. That's what I mean. So I'm just trying to show you how these people are doing it by the numbers. I've already shown you how Eau Claire, Wisconsin does things by the numbers. There are smaller cities, there's smaller towns do things by numbers. Toledo's not as big as this place. I still think it's relatively decent size, if I recall, but anyway. They do things by the numbers. I mean, that Urban Meyer's from there. The guy's just an actor. this way for a change. Just north of here, got blasted with tornadoes, like Barrie, Ontario, and some of their smaller towns. Wow. I'm sure that's weather warfare by the numbers. Are they gonna bury Ontario in debris? I mean, is that like a riddle? Burying Barrie, Ontario? Of course, depending on how you pronounce that word. But like, I hope that's not what they're trying to do with the riddle. But again, that's exactly the sick things this gang does. Yale Bowl Stadium in Connecticut. Oh my God, is this really? No way. Yale Bowl Stadium in Connecticut is at exit 43. Yale equals 43, like Bulldogs 43. Like George Bush, he went to Yale, graduated from Skull and Bones. He's the 43rd president. Or excuse me. Yeah, he is. He's the 43rd president. And then New Haven CT, where he's from, equals 43. Jeb Bush, his brother, was the 43rd governor of Florida. You see this? There's a touch is from Connecticut, so he definitely knows this information. So yeah, that was his comment. That's perfect, man. I mean, that's not obviously not an accident. That's obviously not an accident. Guys, Connecticut is by the numbers. It's not even worth explaining. It's obviously by the numbers. All those guys, I said, all those East Coast, Massachusetts type of, Boston Tea Party type of New England states. That shit's all extremely Masonic, by the numbers, Jesuit stuff. I mean, think, what do you have over there? You have DC, in between Virginia and Maryland. You got Delaware, where Joe Biden, the actor, represents. Delaware equals 33. What do you think about the numbers? You got New York. Biden, all by the numbers. I mean, again, of course, every state is. I'm not trying to say that's one, but those are just some of the really good examples. Yeah, I mean, it's like, how do you see those states and not see how Masonic they are? Just even from a history standpoint, they're like the first settled, first, colonized, and, America grew from east to west. So you know that they really made a mark over there, like, super hard. That's why they laid up DC the way they did it, in some pentagram fashion. Again, over there, it's this type of thing, like, why is Virginia and Maryland at the east? It's one of those things. It could have, okay, sure, it could be some reason, that's probably what it is, some occult reason they wanted to be East America, but still, like, they started out, they came here, and they just said, we're making our Virginia, Maryland immediately. And no, you're not immediately, you're not the first and second state, but, they're among the first, 13 states, whatever, 20 maybe? Probably 13, because, I don't have the 13 colonies memorized. I used to. But as I say all the time, you don't use it, you lose it, and I don't give a fucking shit. So I lose it. It's fun, I give a shit now. I always give a shit now because of this research, but, that's it. I mean, if it wasn't for this research and trying to teach, I wouldn't give a fuck about knowing it. I don't care. I say it all the time, I know the fuck. Look at this. Guys, that type of music's why I don't even like fucking going to places like that. It's just like poppy ass shit. And guys, I really think pop's getting worse. That's like, yeah, guys, I'd rather listen to pop from any era, but that what we just heard, that was just not, I don't know, that shit was annoying. That stuff, I guess it's just, I don't know, maybe that and the smell of the place, I just smelled the alcohol, it just always gives me just bad vibes. I don't know why. Oh, I think I do know, because I've been there so many times, I fucking hate it. It's that situation. Just almost like, I just feel like drunk already. Just listen to that shit. Oh. Oh, Pharaoh. Pharaoh is copyright garbage, exactly. It's stupid as fuck, too. It's just dumb. Again, I'm lucky not to get a strike. Haven't gotten a strike yet, but guys, I really feel like it just takes one quarter, right? I think every quarter is when they try to pay out these people their royalties. So they literally, like, next quarter, like, in the fall or winter, I could just get a shit ton of copyright strikes, one after the other type of thing. It's possible. It's only thing is maybe I could appeal them because maybe they understand that, okay, if you're like streaming and going downtown, it's okay type of thing. But anyway, yeah, Pharaoh is an agent for the Jesuits. Pharaoh's young Pharaoh. What's that? I think you're thinking of, guys. Young Pharaoh is an actor agent for the Jesuits. The guy's divisive. His channel was formed on September 27th. No, that's when his first video was or something like that. All by the numbers. And then on his birthday, he had a Jesuit sun ring. I mean, it's so obvious that young Pharaoh is an actor for the Jesuits, an agent for them. Even he doesn't even know. Because again, they could be doing it really sneakily. They could just be having, some promoting company, some kind of agent or something who's, doesn't even understand, that's connected to this gang. Because again, that's how they operate. They don't just have some priest come out looking like a Catholic Jesuit, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. They always do it through, like, other means. You like Cannabis the rapper? I don't even heard of. It sounds familiar. I don't think I've heard much of his music. Big Pun, yeah, Big Pun's good. I like his music. I haven't heard all of it, but from what I've heard of him, I've always liked. A lot of 90s hip hop and rap is just pretty good. It's really good. I really feel like the shit just kind of started getting really annoying, like 2009, 2010. More, I think 2010, 2011 is just when it started to fall off like hard. Because even like early to mid 2000s, like I like the rap scene then too. That shit was fresh. It was on point. And then it's got, I don't know. I think now it's just like, I don't know. It's all mixed, the same sounds, the same type of shit right now. It's just everyone's trying to sound like each other. That's the problem. No one wants to be unique anymore because everyone wants to be like the most streamed. So it's like, okay, well, what's the most streamed? So they always try to copy what's the most streamed. But then what you actually kind of see is like the really popular hot songs are like kind of the more, at least what I've noticed, like sometimes it could be like a kind of a unique song that ends up being one or two. But anyway, well, things are one, two, three topping songs are all just promoted by these people. I mean, it's promoted by the gang. That's what I'm saying. They use these, well, again, they have the marketing and the money to make these songs number one, two, three, four, five. That shit's pretty much scripted. They sound good because they use really good engineers and producers to make the music. I mean, they don't put out like completely trash sounding music. Shit's all mixed and engineered by like people who've mixed 50,000 songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they know what they're doing. That's literally why they keep like all the people kind of at the top because they just keep doing the same thing, keep it consistent. But I mean, it's not a bad strategy. It's not a bad strategy that they're doing that. That's why I think people gotta make music to make music. Like you can easily like monetize it. It's not like if you're trying to make like a shit ton of money off it. I mean, it's like don't aim for that. Just like aim to make it, and then you'll pass. I mean, you just will. You just pass that money on it. Because you can literally just like make the music that you just want to make, put it on like Spotify and shit, and then just like make a playlist with it, promote it, market that. The thing with marketing playlists is that you're marketing something that's free. Like it costs no money at all to get a Spotify playlist. Even if you're a free person, you know what I mean? You're gonna look at the ads and shit, but you don't pay any money. You're not asking anyone for money. You're just saying listen to this music. And either they fuck with it or they don't. When you promote a playlist, it's easier that way because you have a bunch of good music and people are usually gonna like it. But again, that's what I'm saying. All this joining the Jesuit, scientists and Jesuit label, it's like you gotta be just so retarded to do that in this day and age. Or any day and age, but especially now. With everything we've uncovered and known, I mean, anyone like I know like YBN Amir knows about this shit. I know he's commented on this channel and talk about Zach's work a bunch in Gematria. If you're listening to YBN, I'm glad you know this shit, but man, you gotta find a way out of what you're doing. You can easily keep rapping it. You can do everything you're doing now. You just want to do it for the Jesuits. Sure, you might not get the promotion, but you can, again, you're already YBN Amir. You're already established, essentially. You don't need these people anymore. Only problem is it might be too late. That's just the thing. It's probably too late for them niggas. Unfortunately, already signed the dotted line. Already, you think you can just break a contract with these people? Maybe you can. But then, maybe you don't want to do that. But the thing is, you're there, you feel like he would just say fuck it at that point and say I'm done with these people. And I think maybe I don't know what he's doing, and I'll follow his music. It's just not my taste. Nothing against him. It sounds fine. Like it sounds
Again, if there's any artist I would promote, it would be YB. I mean, he's popular and he's awake to Gematria. You know? Like, that's the type of person we should be promoting. To be honest, because then they'll follow him on Twitter and see him, tweeting about Gematria and how it's being used by the elite. Really thankful for someone like him. Him, Larry Johnson. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe Kwame Brown speaking some truth too. So even him, for as much as I'm annoyed at him, but again, I've already explained. The guy's an actor. The guy literally probably can't talk about Gematria. Like, he just can't. So like, you can only be so mad at him probably. I need to stop and read some comments. Just so, I mean, I like you guys are talking among each other too. So at least the comments are being consumed and listened to. I just missed so many of them biking. Like, I feel like I missed over half of them. Now that I think about it, but I guess it is what it is. You know what I mean? Just the name of the game. Everyone tuning in, appreciate y'all. That's cool that y'all love to come and hang out and watch and chill outside. This is awesome. Maybe I'll take another way back this time just to show something different. That's what I'll do. Probably won't make it the whole way. I don't want battering that. Hey, Allison. I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Just enjoying outside, you know, but doing good. Just, staying healthy, staying good. Don't have any worries or any BS. Can't really bring me down. How about you? How are you doing? Hope everything's been well with you. Or if it's not, definitely don't be afraid to say that either. Like, oh yeah, every ride, Sebastian. It's a compulsory. It just definitely makes the ride more chill. I don't need to per se, but like, it's like a why not type of thing. Peace, Angel. Oh, for sure, Allison. Nice. Good. Glad to hear you well. Awesome. Oh, gotta show this off. We write past this all the time, but I don't really stop to talk about it. But obviously, all seeing eye. This is the type of artwork they have down here. Yeah, exactly. They're both bullshitters. Yeah, Jay. Exactly. And yeah, I mean, that's for anyone. I mean, because I'm giving some people some credit for putting out information, but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's true though. Like, you see how I effortlessly share people's channels in this community. I effortlessly promote, the work, the research. I tell people about, Zach's channel, his videos. I'll tell people about anyone, right? No issues, and you guys would the same. So that's why that's like, to me, it's the biggest like kind of like test. Like, if it's that easy for us to promote people in the community, like, if someone won't do it, like, I just don't question that. Like, why question it? Like, why they're not doing it? Well, really question. You can question a couple of things, like, are they told not to do it, or they choose not to do it? That's probably kind of where it goes to. Not like, oh, they forgot, or it's like, no, man, like, no. Guys, there's so many popular channels on YouTube, so many of them. None of them can. It's almost like we need someone in this community to get a popular channel. I mean, I don't. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. I mean, it's like I don't know how. It's just like, I don't. It'll have to be a trading channel, honestly. Because for a music channel, guys, for my music, I like to just put out like shit, like create stuff and videotape. I'm not trying to do like reviews and tutorials and all this bullshit, dude. I think there's enough people doing that, and I don't really give a fuck. I just don't care. Like, I'm gonna procrastinate. I'm not gonna do it. I like to make music and cook up, like, not sit there and talk about all the different gear and keyboards and synths and shit. Like, I want to take the synth and use it.
and show you how to use it. By using it, you can just sit there and say, "Oh, he's doing this. I'm inspired." Not like, pandering to the fucking industry and go say, nothing against people doing that, but like I'm not gonna do that. But I feel like that's like the only way, that and doing cover songs is the only way to grow a channel. And again, it's like, sure, if I did cover songs, it would pretty much be video game covers only. Yeah, copyright reasons are easier to do, and also, it's like video game music more. But again, I don't want to dedicate my music to doing that because it just take a lot of effort. So I'm like, okay, well, what's the next thing to do? A trading channel. But even then, it's like, I don't even want to do that. Because, even a channel with 500,000 subscribers and like tell more about Gematria, is that really going to just all of a sudden change everything? Like, it's just going to wake up some more people. It's about it. Or, this is not good at all. This is actually really bad. Here goes that, sorry. Here goes that strike, guys. They got some, what's his name? Some actors have young thug. That's what it sounds like. It's young thug. It's that motherfucker. Young Jesuit. Yeah. It's whatever. I just like, I don't feel like muting my mic every single time either. I just don't even care, man. Like, we're streaming, we're hanging out. It's not like, it's not like these videos. Okay, sure, like, it's cool to rewatch some of these, but again, why rewatch it? We can just watch the next one. Like, is this stream really any unique? I mean, well, chat-wise, it always is. That's, again, I'm talking about besides the chat. Like, just what we're seeing. So, honestly, they take it down right there. It's like a strike, and, like, it's not like usually copyright strike is, like, just like they take it down type of thing. I mean, if you do it too much, we'll see. We'll see, man. There's nothing I can really do about it, so I don't really care. Like, that place will always play music, and I'm not going to avoid it. Again, Young Thug's a Jesuit, actor. Well, I don't know if he's a Jesuit himself, but he's an actor for them. Does things by the numbers. It's another tool for the cabal. Yeah, quantum, it really is. And people keep falling for it. People keep falling for it. The village idiot across the street, driving on his chin. Here's Chick-fil-A. I don't think I ever point this place out, but yeah, there's a Chick-fil-A here too. I've never been in this one. I don't think I'll ever go there. There's one right there. We get over to McDonald's. Yeah, I'd rather go to McDonald's. That's not a question. That's why I saw someone at McDonald's. It's right there. I feel like McDonald's is even more poisonous. Like, McDonald's might be the most poisonous food in this planet. Hey, Sonny. Good seeing you. Welcome. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, definitely take care of business and whatnot. But thanks for dropping in and saying what up. It's always so nice to see you. Yeah, lay down the law, exactly. Show them that you don't mean bullshit. The Simpsons. You have Simpsons masters of predictive programming. Because it's run by... Again, guys, that's why that we live in a world of dumbasses. The fact that people call them Simpsons predictions, like the Simpsons is eerily predicting these things and no one has any idea why. I mean, do you see why I said that these people are stupid? Again, Simpsons, sure, is worldwide, but it's an American television series, primarily broadcast in America. I mean, that's what I'm saying. These people, why do you think they're doing that? I don't think you can show the Simpsons type of shit in some other countries. I really don't think you can. I swear to God, you cannot. You can't show, like, a Simpsons episode there that's from there, of, like, for example, in Beirut, like, they'll have a Simpsons episode about the Beirut explosion, and all of a sudden it happens. Like, I don't think you can do that over there. Because people are that fucking dumb. Like, they're gonna be like, what? This is clearly being told to us in the show. Here, they're like, oh, it's all coincidence. What do you mean? That groaning's not connected to the game. I'm like, it's stupid. That's why they do it. So here's the Ohio State University. It's established in 1870. That's what they were beat. You guys see, this is so some universities have a dining hall right here. This is the university dining hall. Tell me how I'm wrong. How's this beat ups, this Buffalo Wild Wings, not the university dining hall? It's owned by the university because it's owned by the Jesuit order. So if the Jesuits own the beat ups and the Jesuits own and operate this university, then how is it by not by extension a mess hall, like the mess hall for the university? And they use their fake sports to lure them in, like a bunch of cheese on a fucking mousetrap, and all these dumbasses go to beat ups to watch these fake ass sports and eat their wings that aren't even that good. Again, beat ups. Why do you think they give you the sauces? Because it's the sauces with beat ups. The wings aren't even that good. Like there's just places with bigger, crispier, juicier wings. Like beat ups probably honestly has some of the worst wings you can get in Columbus, Ohio. Like, I'm serious. All the local places that have wings from taste better. Roosters is literally light years better than beat ups. I don't know if I think the thing is I swear there's a Roosters maybe in Kentucky. Like I don't know if it's that local. It might be regional more so, but still like Roosters is light years better than beat ups. I don't know. The only reason I go to beat ups is you already have friends going. Everyone's let's go there and drink and just eat type of shit, and they invite you. That's when you go. But if you're the one making the plans, no. Maybe like their pictures there are cheap. That's like the reason. Maybe that's the reason why you go to beat ups because their pictures are good. That's all I can think about. I don't remember. Like, the same other. I mean, I swear I got a picture from beat ups a few times and it wasn't like it's always like a good experience. So maybe that's why you go there. But you can get a picture of beer from like any place at this point. I mean, I don't understand. Because pictures used to be my shit. I fucking love pictures. Pictures of fucking margaritas, pictures of fucking beer, and you just drink out the fucking picture. Oh man, that was literally my shit back in college. Especially like a hot day like this. A picture of beer right now sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. A picture of fucking anything that's not just like some super sugary fucking Mountain Dew with like the poisons they put in there. No, not that beer's super healthy. But yeah, right. Yeah, I'd rather drink a beer than fucking Mountain Dew. Shit is extremely poisonous, extremely toxic. Someone's like, well, maybe you don't. Yeah, maybe alcohol is worse for you than I think it is. Possibly. But Mountain Dew is so bad. You stick with halal takeaways. Nice. That's not a bad idea. I used to, I'll do it at some point again, but there's a halal meat place I used to buy from a bunch. Their shit would taste like yeah, pictures of sheep juice does sound nice. Yep, Sebastian. It does. Junk food 33, low vibes 33. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Order 33. Shit orders your brain. Yep. Number of things if that KFC caught by talking about McDonald's. Hey, Freedom Seeds, man. Awesome seeing you. You ate a beat up this once. You had liquid shits for 2 days. Oh my god, man. Yeah, that's what they'll do to you. All the oils, the nasty ass shit they cook that stuff in. Exactly. 49%. Maybe if I head back now, I actually make it back home with 49%. And that makes sense because I wasn't streaming for like a chunk of the stream. I was listening to Zach. So it just shows that how much battery streaming takes versus watching video, which makes sense. Because I'm utilizing more. I'm utilizing my camera, and I'm utilizing the video and everything else. I said to go somewhere else, but we'll see. It's like I don't want to. Maybe might as well. This might be the first time I never really fully cut through OSC, but I'm like, man. Again, guys, during the summer, especially, OSC is not that exciting. It's just like an empty campus. I'm trying to like see people and see what's going on. But next month, guys, and yeah, you think, guys, I'm gonna come with a Michigan flag when people are here. Like, I'm not gonna be afraid to do it. That's when I should be doing it. Michigan flag, or some signs exposing the games, the schools. how's the Jesuit order? I don't get it. What's the worst thing that happened? These kids are gonna attack me. I'll fight back. I don't give a fuck. You know they're not gonna do it because they know that if they touch me, they'll get expelled. So they're not gonna do it. Again, I'm not gonna report them. I said I'm not gonna get these kids in trouble. I don't do that shit. I don't believe in that. I'll even say, oh no, we're friends. We're just fighting. So I'm not trying to, get someone expelled from school because they're under mind control. They understand under mind control, so like it's already. I'm trying to save them. If I'm trying to save them and their mind control gets them in trouble, like I'd rather try to avoid that. Because I just say, hey, we're just friends. We're fucking around. We're just play fighting. It's all good. And of course they'll agree with me unless they're drunk as fuck, and then their ego gets in the way. Like, no, we're not. And then all of a sudden they get in trouble. It's like, nah, why try helping a dumbass? Now you deserve it. Quaker State, you guys good chicken? I've never been there. Quaker Steak. I've never been to Quaker Steak. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's a lot of restaurants I've never been to that are good. You guys, that's not from this video, from this stream. We're teaching you McDonald's aholics out there that there's things better than McDonald's, Taco Bell. Sure, they might even be healthy for you, but you really want to keep wanting McDonald's. I mean, that's at least like start there. McDonald's, Taco Bell, especially McDonald's, and these places are just. Oh, you're all eventually meant to help them to cook. There's even just what goes to McDonald's food, what sources them, the farmers. I mean, what are these farmers working just like the absolute shittiest conditions and just all this stuff? I don't know. I just feel like McDonald's is just like low vibe food. I just think it's just not good to consume. Even like an apple from there, or the bag of apples. Because it goes through their apples and they drench them in citric acid and shit, which isn't made from like some mold or something. Like, you see how they blast your music from the way? That's what's stupid. Like, that'd be so dumb. Midway, like, blast their music. Again, I'm not complaining about that. Normally, I don't mind that. Well, I might, because this is a stupid song from Rihanna. It's an actor. See, it's an actor for the Jesuit singer right now. Bitch better have my money. See, that's what they're preaching. See, you hear this what they're preaching. Bitch better have my money. That's all these care about. Why? Bitch better have my money. Or else what? Go get a second stream of income. Broke ass. What if they're in a very dire situation? What if they had an emergency and they really had to just spend it right there and then? And some shit really happened. You ever think, be a little compassionate, think about someone else. Not so satanic. How satanic is that? Bitch better have my money. It's like some satanic ass bullshit that they're blasting loud as fuck right at OSU's campus. I mean, it's exactly that. It's just the satanic program they're giving these kids. Think about it, you're some young college kid walking past just listening to bitch better have my money. You gotta come on. This is exactly the state of Ohio and shit that they're just promoting. I mean, yeah, if I'm gonna get a copyright strike, might as well make it fucking worth it. Give it a music critique. Oh no, I'm good. Thanks, man. I gotta sell me a new bike. Good for him for being entrepreneurial, but I'm good. AESP. Nice. Good to see you, man. Welcome. Nice. Dave's got something in Russian. All the Russian people whoever watched and don't understand. Because I saw some Russian watch my video once. How about me translating? Maybe mine was accent or something. I was like, man, I don't know what to do on these streams, but when I stream on the computer, that's why I love to highlight and point things out. Because if you don't understand English, I just want to make it clear that, okay, well, these people are doing things by the numbers. You don't even need to see English. You see all the numbers come together. You don't understand what I'm saying. I mean, that's how apparent this agenda is. Oh, I work listening. Nice, man. Awesome. Glad to keep you company at work. It's awesome. Oh, speaking of chicken, here's Popeyes, by the way. Which their shit slaps too. Yeah, it's poisonous. It's run by the gang. Come on, that Louisiana man, whatever they say, that fucking song, and then the black woman. That's all from the Judgment Order. That's an actor for the gang. She's going to be murdered by the numbers. Yes, the Popeyes commercials. That black woman. She's probably by the number 42, 59 maybe, by the slavery numbers, and they're gonna kill her by the numbers. That's how sick this shit is. The Popeyes lady in the commercials. It's obviously from the Jesuit order. Obviously poisonous food from them. But does it slap? Yes, it do. And that's one thing. Yeah, if the fast food tastes good, I'll admit it, man. I'm not gonna hide it. I gotta do that. I like these Popeyes. The fries taste good. The chicken ain't bad. Yeah, and it's better than McDonald's. That's another thing. I mean, again, obviously. Like, I saw people think McDonald's tastes so good. Like, it doesn't even taste that good. Like, that's just the whole thing. Maybe that's my opinion at that point, but again, is it opinion or is it genetic? I've always said that too. Is that shit genetic? Like, I've wondered if it's like if Pepsi or Coke tastes better than you, is that a genetic thing? And they know that, so it's just like an endless debate that will never literally be solved. Because it's literally that it's just like genetic. It's literally how your taste buds are. You might like to taste it either, right? But like objectively, one will just taste like better than you. Like if you had to drink one type of thing, like that type of thing. That's like a theory of mine. I can't prove that right now, but I've always wondered that. And it's just part of the division. Fast food itself is like way more advanced than up here in New England. Well, that makes a lot of sense. You know, a lot of people that are fat, and I mean, it makes sense. They know the South part loves that fast food because it's, I don't know, probably hits those same soul food glands and brain chemicals. Yeah, I need to go back up to New England. I haven't been to New England in a minute. There's definitely a vibe up there. Shit hits differently up in New England. And likewise the West. Like you're out there, shit just everything. I think shit just hits differently in like different parts of the U.S. It's like the one like interesting thing about this nation. I think you can say the same with India. Literally different cultures and languages and types of people. Going from north to south. I mean, that's what India have experience. We have better experience too. So what do I want? Okay, fine. Say all that shit you want. I've never been to India, but I can pretty much almost guarantee you that it's probably a better experience than living in the United States of America. Oh, you're good. I mean, you've had trips. Trips will tell you how you'll beat up officers there and don't give a fuck. It's like, why would you not want to live in a nation where people do that? You know, it automatically just makes it better. I mean, guys, you couldn't ever do that here. They're gonna get, okay, unless you really jump in, you couldn't get back up. I'm sure it happens, but like, for the most part, you couldn't just like beat up an officer for trying to enforce this agenda and get away with it. But there you could. And things I wouldn't even want to do. I wouldn't even want to beat up an Indian. Beating up an Indian officer would do nothing for me, honestly. Because I'd be like, no, I'd rather be beating up some American officer, some piece of shit they have over here. Like beating up any other officer in any other nation. Maybe Canada wouldn't be so bad. Because, yeah, fuck the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I'd have no problem fucking those guys up either. Like them, American police, that's pretty much about it. French police, fuck them, the gendarmes, those pieces of shit, those cocksuckers. Fuck their asses up. UK police, yeah, fuck them too. I've seen them in some propaganda. I don't mean like the guys with the tall black felt hats at Buckingham Palace, not those guys. I mean there's the actual police in England. Like, fuck them too. That's about it. Like German police, yeah, I've seen German police fucking propaganda. Fuck the German police. Maybe Italian police. But again, if I was going that far, then I might as well just go straight to the Vatican police and fuck those fuckers up. Oh, nice. Some of them work, just let them blunt. Great, bro. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Nice. Eating the plug for the Puro soon. Fuck yeah, bro. That's gonna be some well-deserved shit, bro. That's nice. Yeah.
I do. Audi. Your name cut out the sun. Adilla 412. Yes. I like your name too. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, and I live in Columbus. But I've lived in Wisconsin, like Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Lived in Nigeria. Lived in Minneapolis for like a few months in the summer.
Yeah. Sorry.
What was on? Oh my god, guys. Look at this nigga. Yeah, that's a nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's Columbus, Ohio. Again, I'm saying, guys, I live in that area. That's why, like, I'm all for everyone. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm here saying, like, look, we should all come together and, like, overthrow this. All this divisive crap people are doing, this and that. Even with the whole Mike DeWine fiasco, they're saying now he's saying this with the medical community. People's like, man, again, that's just more divisive bullshit. And again, I think people need to be looked at more with compassion. I mean, it's literally could be a mental. Some people could have fucking mental illness you don't even know, and people are just gonna ignore it. Like I think it's kind of fucked up. As well as my stance on anything. That's with anything. Even these dumbass sheep. To be honest, not all of them. A lot of them do have what's coming to them, honestly. Because again, I've looked at it with compassion. I mean, they keep saying no. I mean, how is someone compassion when you do? And then they keep saying, "Oh, you're schizophrenic. You need meds." I mean, yeah, the person needs to go. The person needs to step in a fucking IED and just blow the fuck away. I mean, seriously. Like, I wish that those were just like you could just have those and lay them all around. So I'll lay in front of all these dumbasses who really have some shit to say. Just put on their fucking front porch and step up the crib. Man, they're gone. I mean, life's better. I mean, it's just a fact. All these trolls, imagine we did to all the trolls. So there be any trolls ever again. Life will be better. It's a fact. Hey Sarah, peace to you. Yeah, proximity mines. Literally, that's what we need. Again, I would never put one down here downtown. It's not gonna solve anything. You're gonna get people who actually are probably awake. They just will get caught in a crossfire. I'm not gonna do that. It's not gonna solve anything. But if everything just came to fruition and the plans all worked, and I pinpoint these fucking losers who are literally in the way, yes, it needs to happen. So guys, yeah, I'm fantasizing. That's all I can do because that's all I can live in. It's the fantasy, unfortunately. It's just not, it can't be a reality right now without a lot of major consequences. And I understand that. I understand that. See, some people don't understand that. And they do shit like that. And they play all the cards essentially, and then you're fucked. But you can't show your whole hand and play your whole cards immediately. But these people really need to go. It's an absolute fact. But yeah, I think the government's doing it for them, and it's already happening right now. They're already, like falling for this crap and then getting fucked up, nervous damage, all sorts of crap. Like, very good. Told you. You guys are the same people saying we're this, we're that. Okay? Look at this. Look at this Lambo. Fuck yeah, look at that. Look at this on the screen. You guys, it just makes the stream cool. Sorry. I'm not even much of a car person, but it's a Lambo. We don't see this in the stream. So it's just content. It's more content. This is cruising. Always coming here, so you can get this valet parking. See? Oh no, it's not what he's doing. He's turning. Look at this. He's parking here. You see at his Hyde Park Steakhouse. This guy with his Lambo. Fuck yeah. Yeah, right out of Rome too. Right out of Rome. Yeah, look at that. Right, straight out of Rome. Where's the Lambo from? We'll see it again. That's from Ohio. Oh, but it's not a flip door. Or does the doors do both things? Oh, this guy's like, what the fuck? This nigga's like, no. It's from Ohio. There's people here that got money. You still see it all the time. That's cool though.
gonna fix my camera. But that's cool because it's just. And the thing is, we're here talking about the Jesuits all the time. It's going by Rome. It's going Rome, Italy, €1 by the numbers. Yep. Interesting. We see that too. Dipping and diving. Yep. Roll up a stop up. Yeah. Guys, I thought all Lambos had the doors that flip up. Maybe his doors don't, or they can do both. I was trying to look at the mechanics of it. So can I see both? Again, that's fine, guys. If the guy doesn't have a Lambo, I mean, I'm not gonna look at this guy. So I'm not talking down to him. I honestly thought that all Lambos had the suicide doors. That's what I thought. But that's why they say Lamborghini with the suicide doors, right? Because that's the upgrade you can get on it. That's how I get it now. You had to get it with, to be. But again, that's why I actually like that guy. He's like, oh, I don't need that shit. I don't need to do it. Sure, the suicide doors are cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but he's just like, I don't need that. It's okay. He's okay with not having them, and I think it's really fine. It still was a sick one. He had like a drop top. The doors swing up. Yeah. Okay, so with a drop top, okay, that makes sense. So we had the drop top. Yeah. Guys, the guy probably has a drop top and he has the fucking suicide. The guy's like, I have 3 Lambos. You don't even know. That's when he goes downtown Columbus with. You think you can choose? Yeah, you can probably choose the type you want. So you got that. That was a slick Lambo, nice white clean Lambo. That was good. It sounded beautiful. My favorite thing about that was the sound of the engine. I think those things sound fucking. I just love the sound of them. It's like a really like weird sound that you just don't hear. At least like on normal cars. That might be my first time even hearing the engine that up close in person, but it sounds really nice. Yeah, it's a Jesuit Italian car, but it's a good car. Looks cool. Is it expensive as fuck? And if should you get it if you don't have a lot of money? No. And you don't, because the guy had this shit already established, or I guess he could have rented it also. He could have rented it. Keep that in mind too. He could have come here and rented it. I don't know if you can rent Lambos in Ohio, but maybe. So you can't assume he owns it. I mean, I'm gonna assume he owns it. I'm not saying it's impossible he can own it, but people rent it too. Yeah, exactly, like all the rappers. Exactly, like all the rappers. That's what they do. Rent the Lambo. Also, like trading gurus do it. A lot of them do like the fake trading gurus. They'll rent the Lambo and make it seem like, because you can do that. You can just show people like some charts and like a rented Lambo and a rented mansion, and then sell them a trading course. People do it all the time. Yeah, I don't have to do that. Because my strategy just works. I mean, I show you my strategy for free. I have no problem sharing my strategy and showing you how to trade it and teaching about the market. I don't need a Lambo and all this crap. I mean, I don't know why. Why distract you with that shit when trading is hard on its own? Like, you should be focusing on the either the indicators you're using or the price action, the setups, the discipline. That's what you should be focusing on. Your consistency. Not being so impulsive where you're fucking over it so much. Like, that's what you should focus on. Focus on the type of Lambo I have. So I feel that's be a big distraction. Sure, it attracts people, but like, I'm not trying to attract a ton of people. Those are the people who just love shit like that without really knowing what they're getting into. Exactly. The forex trading industry is insane with that. Exactly. It's just so funny how they do it, and they make it so scammy. It's like, especially if you're into trading, you know what it should really be showing, and they're not showing it. It's like, well, and then they're always selling signals or like, guys, signals. That shit's bullshit. Even if they're truthful, some guys like the product from them they gave good signals. But the thing is, you don't need, like, I didn't even use them because like if you have a strategy, like, you don't need anyone's signals, you don't need anyone's anything. You show up to the market. You see the stocks you want to trade, and you trade them. Like, it's that simple. It's so easy. You don't need anyone's signals. You don't need anyone's services. You don't need shit. So, sure, some services can be nice, like scanning services, right? Like, but those things just help you make money. They're just business expenses. Like, that's why I don't mind. Like, I love being like, I'm not gonna lie, like a warrior trading course, because that guy gives you scanners. All of his scanners, plus a bunch of other shit.
And if you're there for a while, you get like a big discount, so you're paying less than you would for trade ideas. And those scanners give you, I mean, you make your money back like on the day, like you can make it back the day up. I mean, literally, because you'll see something pop up in the high day scanner, and all of a sudden, it's up 3 points afterwards, or it's up like 50 cents even, or whatever. Like they just keep going up. So like some of these scanners are like genetic backwash. Village idiot too checking in. Oh no, I know you're not Natalie. You might think you are, but especially for these people, you're definitely not. Hey, peace, MOR. Yeah, catch you on the rebound too, man. Much love. It's been a good, fun time. Thanks for joining. It's been awesome. Stream's almost over. I'm heading home right now. Oh yeah, for sure, Natalie. I know you are. Much love, Natalie. Oh, yeah, Tachi. Tom Brady cutting out when he says 38 feet at that interview. Yeah, that is pretty hard. Because you have to think the lengths they went to do that. Like they first off went and got some, again, some simulator. It was a simulator, or it's again some visual effect, or real lag. The only thing with real lag is it's not reliable. Like, because you can use a lag switch, but who's to say when you reconnect it, it might take a little longer to reconnect. So they use some sort of video effect, just like in the movies, to make it seem like he's losing connection. And they're doing that when as soon as he's saying 38-foot yachts. I mean, come on. Hey, Gaia Sophia. So nice seeing you. Welcome. Much love, Gaia Sophia. Thanks for joining. Sarah T says that Tom Brady said his wife was a witch. I feel like I remember this now. It sounds familiar, but yeah, I can see him saying that. I mean, guys, she probably could easily be the mockery. She actually probably could be. You could sell what Bunkin, that what. I don't want to say she's a German actor. She doesn't get that part of the world. Yes, someone with a German name, but then they're from Switzerland or some crap, Belgium or some shit. So like, I don't want to say she could be German, wherever she's from, man. That she's just the actor. I mean, ugly ass. Who knows if she's a woman? Honestly, like, she's one of those people. It's like, why? Like, Tom Brady is this big old guy who's the goat, but then he gets like his wife looks like a fucking dude. Like, I mean, come on. And her personality is not good either. So it's like you can't say, well, she must be nice and sweet. No, she's not. It's an arranged marriage. These are fake marriages by the numbers. Get Hawaiian. Or I guess talk about ordering pizza. I hear Hawaiian. I think Hawaiian pizza or Hawaiian Airlines. The Hawaiian sounds good, like a Hawaiian smoothie or some shit. This sounds so good right now. I mean, it's obvious I'm thirsty. But I'm almost home. I'm good. I'm super dehydrated. Gonna pass out. I'm fine. Where's the village idiot? It's a good question. Haven't seen many so far. There's more up there by we'll see. I mean, on the way home, we'll see if we see any more. Just that one person so fucking afraid. I'm just gonna do this just in case. I don't mind. Dumbasses, man. I mean, sorry, when you have even most of the fucking Slim Streets thing on it, still have some dumbass money. It's like you're absolutely retarded. Like, there's nothing else to say. Like, you're just literally showing the world like you're just stupid. Okay? So, you guys, the ultimate village idiot will be if we went to the trail. It's almost like I don't even think that's possible, right? Well, it's possible, definitely possible, but I don't think it might be happening right now. But if we go on the trail, maybe we go on the trail one day and see if someone's walking on the trail still. That would be mind blowing.
That would be the fucking. Oh my god! It's almost like I don't think it will happen. I know. Again, I know. The thing is, I feel like I can give these people the benefit of the doubt more than I can give the Jesuits. When I give the Jesuits the benefit of the doubt, say, oh, they're not going to code this. They always prove me wrong. Always. Oh, we got some over here. Again, by the bus stop, I think, I don't know if the bus stop still makes you wear them, but I think it's like when everyone's by the bus stop with them on, it's almost like and again, it's not, I wouldn't wear it on I wouldn't either. It's they don't get a pass, but at the same time, it's like it's why they're wearing it. Because if you ask them, we're going on the bus, that's what they'll say. Again, because they comply, they believe in authority, and they're still stupid. No doubt about that. There's a Franklin County Government Center, 365 High Street, because it's 365 days of the year. You got these people, governments. That's what's on 365. All day, every day, mind control. With Johann Christian Hale plaque right there, and they named it Hale Avenue. It's in my neighborhood. We passed Hale Avenue to get here. Yeah, you definitely are, Natalie. You're definitely treasured. It's always nice seeing you around. We got across the street. Yeah. 23%. Yes, I'm gonna take Livingston back. Just go for some different scenery, and it's free to be crossing up too. Oh man, let me go here. I'm gonna go back. These are local places I like to go to. I promote them. Katzinger's Delicatessen right there. They're really good. They got meats and cheeses and all sorts of shit. Fishes, I think. I don't know if I eat fish or not. But it's like a deli, so it's like. But I really think they have like Baba Ganoush there, if I recall correctly. That was pretty good. I don't know. That could be something else with that, but I think their food is good. It's a German, local owned in German village. Do I know who owns it? No, but again, better than going to McDonald's. I haven't been there about a year, but I'm definitely might go back soon, maybe this weekend or something. Let's go back a little faster.
sober and vigilant. Yeah, ultimately, yeah. You guys, what's your definition of sober, though? I think more like functional. Because there's people out there who are straight edge and they're not even functional. So, yeah, there's people out there who just like are literally always drinking, but they're actually just productive and always like just ready for something. And it's just, I mean, ultimately, they're the ones be the ones that are ready to fight back. They're ready to fight back and help. I'm up for it. Just Starbucks. People come out of Starbucks, wasting their life in Starbucks line. Mostly females too. I definitely noticed that. You go any Starbucks line, and you literally have like mostly females going to Starbucks. And so again, it's like to me, it seems like an agenda on women. I mean, they're clearly having the shit marketed to them, made to believe that they need their Starbucks every day. That was a female in that car that left Starbucks. I really see guys more in there. And it's almost like it makes you wonder what they put in their fucking items. Yeah, absolute mind control. I mean, you can tell. I mean, I mean, when you have primarily like females doing something like that, there's some reason, and because they're led to believe that they should be there. I mean, it's the basic way of putting it. It's sad. It's definitely an agenda. Because obviously they know this. Obviously, Starbucks understands that. They understand it, and then they capitalize on that fact, and they keep like making it even worse. It's like, okay, how can we even further, get females here? How can we further, keep them coming back? And they find all sorts of nefarious ways to do so. And if you see how females have been, just thrown around, especially in this nation throughout history, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Now you have a bunch of people literally stealing their like identity, like saying, "Oh no, who cares if you're a female? We're all gonna be females now, and no one. It doesn't matter if you don't know if I'm really one. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares about everything feminine about you? That doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's 2021. That's what they're trying to tell you. And wait, what happened to fighting for women's rights? I mean, not even again, it's not even feminist. Again, I'm fighting for rights for everyone. So I see that shit. I'm like, it's obvious that like that's what's going on, and nobody cares. Women are like, well, hey, we don't want the creepy ass niggas in our bathroom. Well, too bad. That's like what they're telling you. Well, too bad. It's 2021. That's essentially what they're saying. The judge would say it's okay, and if you don't agree, then you're bigoted. The AI spirits, or whatever it is, people where need to go. So many fucked up forces. Yeah, start participating at first. It's definitely the best. High estrogen can act in multiple ways. Acting is one. Lower sex drive, regular and heavier, lighter periods, weight gain. Oh yeah, high estrogen females. Yeah, that's not good. I bet that is like you don't want no one needs high estrogen. I mean, females have their bodies are supposed to regulate that shit already. Like once you start adding more stuff, it's the same way like guys don't just start taking what they do and it fucks them up. That's the point. Guys who actually supplement with testosterone, that ultimately just doesn't do you good. Or you're killing yourself. So it's the same. Like, just like quit cheating God, quit cheating life. That's all I say. It's all people do is cheat God. That's what I have to do. It's satanic as fuck. It really is. You're literally saying that my body is inadequate, that I can use science to just enhance it. It's like, okay, well, you understand there's such thing as this fluid exchange. Like every reaction has like a equal and opposite reaction. Maybe not equal and opposite with every case. We're not talking about physics fully here, but still or say most actions have a reaction. So like, I just don't understand what people don't get about that. I missed the conversation, so I don't want to assume what you're talking about. But if it's about not using Gematria to expose this, yeah, I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's like, here's what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, again, no offense to anyone who's trying to do other things with Gematria, but at the end of the day, it's like, don't you give a fuck about like showing, like, use like sharing, like showing people that this is what's going on, like the agendas. Like, don't you like literally know like what time it is? Like, right? Like, it's literally like you have a final coming up in an hour, and you're here studying for a paper that's not due for like 20 years, type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're here planning on your next, degree. Oh, I'm gonna now start studying, the next degree I'm going for. But you haven't even finished past the final in your current classes. Like, you just gotta know what time it is. Well, that's what I understand. Like, I think this, like, if Gematria was pretty much mainly about exposing this cabal, I mean, shit would just get out much faster. That's why I do it. I mean, people ask why I don't focus on the organic and this. And I'm like, because I know what time. I know what time it is. Sorry, I know what fucking time it is. It's not time for me to sit around and make all these organic connections and try to like figure out my life path with the organic connections I see here. Like, guys, it's not time for that shit. Like, it's time to show and explain what the fuck these people are doing with the knowledge. And when someone understands Gematria, they should say, "Oh, Gematria, it's what the Jesuits use. Like, that's how we should be promoting it." Well, that's how I want to promote it, because that's the whole point. I mean, it's the agenda being waged on these people is wait for them to see what's happening. Yeah, there's not an option to believe in accepting it. Like, it's not optional. Like, this is exactly what's going on right now, and we have to try to do something about it. It's really the simplest thing. At the extreme least, be aware of it and not like sweep it under the rug, because that still makes a difference. It's just like a word of mouth can like really help a business out. Well, yeah, being open about Gematria and how Cabal uses it, it's essentially word of mouth. It helps get this out, but always downplaying it, focusing on the other parts of Gematria. At the end of the day, you're just like entertaining yourself. That's all you're doing. You're just entertaining yourself. It's like, for what end? That's my 2 cents on all that. That's why, if people ask Zach the same, like, why he just focuses on the negative side of it. It's like, because he's exposing the cabal, which need to be exposed. I think he's doing the right thing at the right time, because he knows what time it is. That's why. It doesn't mean you can't lace in some organic things here and there, right? But it's like, to focus on it, I just don't see that's going to change anything. If anything, it'll keep people more asleep, because it's like, oh, you're just doing this, because then they can actually say you're doing this and that to this and that, like, make you start saying shit like that, and it might make you actually a little sense that they're saying. Well, it actually still won't make sense, because like, even with the organic side, you can't do anything on anything with it. I mean, you just can't. It just doesn't work that way. So once you start making up ciphers, as much as possible to get, then you're actually doing some crap. But then again, I think you're just bored at that point. Yeah, yeah, Franco. So nice seeing you too, man. Yeah, the one world currency is when they roll out with that, it's just really gonna hit the fan. Yeah, I think by then a lot of things will be too late, man. Like, that'll be the point where, like, man, I wish I like had everything established and literally don't even need money anymore, type of thing, or barely need to use this. Yeah, I mean, I still feel like that stuff takes like day. I feel like when they roll that out, they're gonna like literally roll it out. Sure, like we saw how quick they did everything else, but maybe some of that like just like physically takes longer to like roll out, to make it not so, I don't know. So maybe like, I don't know, but when they roll it out, they're just gonna roll it out how they roll it out. It doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, guys. I mean, it's definitely coming. But again, when there's a one world currency, I still feel like precious metals will have some value. And it definitely would. I mean, by that time, gold and silver should still be like used for something. Palladium, maybe copper, stuff like that. So like, and then don't be surprised then like precious metals become even way more worth than like think about once precious metals are worth more than their one world currency, and that's gonna be the shit that really be happening. Yeah, I don't know if this is the case, but I can't see how it hurts. Worst case, it's worth nothing until it's worth something to someone. Again, but I feel like this gang, they can program everyone, or they can program most people to believe that gold is worthless. Think about it, they see some psyop from the science community that's some bullshit that's not even provable. That gold, it's not necessary anymore. They've made, they'll probably even call it fool's gold for all the fucking fool ass motherfuckers out there who believe their bullshit. This guy's a fool, someone who worships science religiously is a fucking fool. So they'll call it fool's gold, and then that's just they'll say, "Oh, fool's gold now it's the same thing as gold." Oh, how long have I been black? Oh man, well this isn't good. Oh no, my screen's on. Damn. Oh, here we go. Okay. We're at what? We're at 5%, but I'm back at home. I'm back on my street. Scientism 666. Wow, interesting. Makes sense. Only a fool will trust in media and government for information. Yep, exactly. Absolutely. You have to be completely foolish. They might roll out the one world currency after the cyber attack that knocks out the power grid. They want more deaths and chaos for the Phoenix Rises. Exactly. I can see that as well. So, Audia, I have that. The thing is, I need a new phone. The problem is that when I plug the charger in, right, it doesn't really stay in like that. So, like, even if it's in, it'll like stop charging. That's what happened. I used to use one, and I've had maybe like 2 streams where it worked perfectly the whole time. Those were really fun, like 4 or 5 hour streams. But every single time after that, it just wouldn't work. Like I would plug it in, and I would move a little bit, and it would just like stop charging. And I went as far as taping it in and all these things, cleaning out my charging port, and it just stopped working. So I just said, fuck it. I mean, for a stream like this especially, man, I made it back home. We're almost done, but I mean, I'm pretty much back home. So the stream cuts an hour, good. Yeah, it's so annoying, man. But the thing is, like, I mean, this phone's older, has other issues too, so I'll eventually get a new phone. So that's the thing. Once I get a new phone, I'm sure I can fix a charging port myself, but like, to me, it makes more sense to get a new phone because, again, this phone has other issues. But once I get a new phone, that'll be a thing of the past, and I can use charging port all I want. So yeah, I don't know when that'll happen. Maybe that'll be something for next year at this rate. I can see myself for the rest of this year using this phone, and maybe next year getting a new one. And I'll probably get the newest phone. Because I think I'm one of those people that gets the newest phone when I can because I have to get the newest phone and then not get a new one for years. That's kind of how to do it. Like, so it'll get outdated. But if you get it the newest, then it's like you're super behind. Not that I care about smartphones like that anyway, but it's just my mentality. Again, I don't mind getting like an older kind of phone if I had to either. I wouldn't mind. Like I'd sell for an older phone. It's just like it's also nice if like I don't know. I think phones have a lot of issues, and there's a lot of planned obsolescence with them. So if you get a newer one, it's almost like you're just like asking for less bullshit up front. I mean, by new, I mean new model. Like, I don't mean brand. I mean, I don't mind buying a phone used either. If it's like a newer model. That's probably what I would end up doing anyway. But I'll probably be hard because by the time I get a new phone, it's always the one, like I got this phone like as soon as I got out. Like, every time I get a phone, it's like when I just come out. Like, I would honestly say it's coincidentally, but it's not really. It's just like, whenever you get a phone, there's always some phone that just kind of drops. And then you just ask them, I was like, what's this one? And I was like, it's whatever. Because again, I don't give a fuck. Like, to me, they're all bullshit. And I do the same shit with any phone, so I don't need I need a phone with a good battery. It's really a good battery, and then the user interface is easy and fun to use. That's why I like iPhone, but at least iPhone's interface is not that hard. They're not bad. I used to hate Android because like I don't get their interface, but
You know, once you get it, it's not bad. I like it better now. I just do not want an iPhone ever again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Okay. Wasn't that bad. It's just like,